ti. Ay, ay, estoy en mi pick, ay, estoy en mi pick. Ja. Mírame en lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone. Ninguna de esta gente escribe en sus canciones, o no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este año lo llevé para la escuela. Todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Chequi morena, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo, desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, ustedes baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking. Estoy en mi pick y voy a seguir en mi pick. Ey, soy un rey, campeón, busca el T. Ey, estoy en mi pick, ey, y voy a seguir en mi pick. Ey, ey, mírame, que tú qué, nah. Tú eres feca. Can you dig it, sucker? Ni voy a frontear la de repeat para que vea que estoy bien.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona. And our pitcher tonight, Merrill Kelly. What do we need to know here? Ready to go now? Here's George Springer to start it off. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, his 12th of the season. So up next, Nathan Lucas. Makes the catch for the second out. Base knock center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Diamondbacks. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, left field, Sanchez drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Batting second.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup.
Ball, that's outside.
Marte with a homer in his last game. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Next offering is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. On the ground to first. Handles, throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this game.
Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Back here in the desert, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Out towards left center. He's got it. 1 down. That's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Jimenez in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. To the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 1 out. And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Loves it on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Chase.
Ow! That's ball 4. Ow!
First and second. 2 outs. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. On the ground, right side, Schneider. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. After 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Tyler Heineman. Kelly back to work. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
In the air on the infield. Marte settles under this one. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one ripped. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
That's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Thomas has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Ready to go.
Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Runner tags at second. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in the desert, bottom of the fourth. No.
You're out. Out. Out.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the air to left center, Gurriel on his way over. 2 down.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Santander in the box again, takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. Sanchez going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. There's a strike. Santana, a member of the 1,000 hit club, he joined the team as a free agent. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
The D-backs down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Lucas settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That's outside.
In there at the knees.
All this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That just misses, and the count is filled up. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Fought off foul. A 1 down.
Aye.
Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Carroll up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Late with the swing there. Sizzling on its way to the out. 1 runs in. Here comes Marte around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Jesus Sanchez. To the right. Side, Marte. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And that one ripped to left. 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Davis Schneider getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. The Blue Jays on top. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball left side. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan.
And there's the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel.
1 out, man at first. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ground ball and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the sixth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 here. He goes down looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
2 aboard, 2 outs. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Stroud.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. And foul ball. The 0-2. Rips one to right. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Now, George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. George Springer takes him deep. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Nathan Lucas. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Vladdy comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got a good pitch to drive.
1 out. Runner at second. Tyler Heineman digs in now. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He's in there.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And that extends the inning. Now here is Ernie Clement. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 rounds back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a pop-up. Schneider should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Jays leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Marte off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the back here at Chase Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Davis Schneider now at the plate. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So back to the top of the order. And next for Toronto, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
For the Diamondbacks, number 34, Mike Soroka.
Fair ball. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now here is Nathan Lucas. Here's a rocket to right field, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Berrío still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. On the ground to third, Clement. And they get Arenado for the out. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
2 down, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short, Jimenez. That is the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 7-1. Welcome back as we Gurriel.
Now pitching for
New
Toronto.
pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike one. And it's
Ball,
even
that's
up.
low.
Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Guerrero under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Ground ball right side. Guerrero. He'll do it himself. And Arizona with just one out left. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. One strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The first 2 games of this series really good. Exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow, but